Coming up on Cardinals Insider, travel to Seattle with pitcher Riley O'Brien.
Really starting to hit my rhythm, so it's nice to come back here and hopefully put that to the test again.
Plus, talk pitch grips with Matthew Liberatore.
Space the fingers out evenly, thumb straight under, straight in between these two fingers. Just really trying to pull down on the back of the ball.
And later, hear from the most recent rookie call-ups.
That's not a math equation. There's no black and white answer to that.
All that and more on this week's Cardinals Insider. Welcome to Cardinals Insider. I'm Ozzie Smith. Recently, the Cardinals traveled to Seattle to play a 3-game series against the Mariners. Pitcher Riley O'Brien is from the area, which made for an emotional return.
I grew up in Shoreline, Washington, about 30 minutes north, 20-30 minutes north. So pretty close, but not right in the city. Come down with my parents, my brother. We'd watch Ichiro, and it was awesome. Always loved coming to games. Definitely feels a little weird being on the field now. It just made me love baseball. It was always a sport that I enjoyed, and especially enjoyed playing. And then it was always great to watch, the best play here. And especially, looking up to Ichiro, he was always a great role model. I'd gotten DFA'd with Cincinnati, so I was kind of waiting out the waiver process and whatnot, and then was in the hotel room and got a call that I was traded to Seattle. And it was immediate excitement, getting to come home and play in front of my family. And I remember calling my parents, and my mom was just screaming, and she was excited. So it was definitely cool to spend some time here with Seattle and be able to pitch in front of my hometown and my family. But I think things worked out. I really like where I'm at here. It's been a great experience. It's been a great season, past couple of seasons.
How about Riley O'Brien? Second and third, nobody out. He gets out of the inning to keep it a one-run game.
It's cool to kind of come back and kind of be a different pitcher than I was when I was here with Seattle. I think some stuff has clicked for me and really starting to hit my rhythm. So it's nice to come back here and hopefully put that to the test again. Just the experience for my family, how it was. Every one of them I know was proud, and seeing them yesterday, they all had smiles on their faces, and it means a lot that I'm able to give them these experiences and hope they have a good time. So that's the biggest thing, I think.
Pitch grips give pitchers the ability to change speeds and keep hitters off balance. Here's the arsenal Matthew Liberatore uses when he takes the mound. Take a look.
So four-seam fastball, try and space the fingers out evenly, thumb straight under, straight in between these two fingers. Just really trying to pull down on the back of the ball.
Hey, heated him up upstairs. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Two-seam straight over the top, fingers together. Trying to throw it the same as the four-seam and hopefully just get a little more horizontal movement on it than the four-seam does.
And a swing and a miss. Liberatore has his third strikeout.
Off the two-seam also, I'll go into my changeup. This is a new grip for me this year. I was previously throwing a four-seam changeup that was really just a BP fastball. This actually gives me a little better movement profile, gives me something moving to my arm side against right-handed hitters.
Strike three at the knees, and that will retire the side.
Then we'll go with the big curveball. I actually tuck my ring finger under so it's in there pretty tight, and then kind of wrap the thumb and index finger on where it feels comfortable. And I like to try and think that I'm throwing a forward spinning four seam. So the four seam comes off this way. Curveball is going to spin the same way, just forward rotating instead of backwards.
Strike three, a breaking ball. Grichuk's retired.
Slider is going to be an offset four seam where I'm trying to pronate off of the ball and create bullet spin.
And got the ladder, a swing and a miss. There's a good sharp slider.
And then cutter is very similar. It's just a little less offset four seam. And I'm trying to pull down through the back of the ball to kick that axis a little bit and get it to ride towards the right-handed hitter's hands.
That one's center cut, and Soler is rung up. Matthew Liberatore is in complete command.
Straight ahead on Cardinals Insider, welcome to the show.
You could make cases for probably 15 players to get that opportunity.
Late season call-ups give the Cardinals a chance to add fresh energy and depth to their roster, and it's a valuable opportunity for young players to prove themselves on the big stage. Cardinals Insider sat down with assistant GM Rob Cerfolio to discuss what goes into a late season call to the big leagues.
High fly ball lifted deep right. It is gone! Jimmy Crooks' first big league hit is a home run.
It's a lot of factors coming together into one thing. There's major league roster needs, there's the player that is ready for the opportunity, has earned the opportunity, and that's always the goal for the group in the minor leagues, to ensure that our guys are ready for that challenge whenever their name is called.
Cardinal debut of Nick Raquet, who was just brought to the big leagues for the Cardinals. Welcome to the big leagues, Nick Raquet. 3 up, 3 down. I hope it was worth the wait.
The major league part of that is Ollie and Mo and them trying to have all the right pieces of the puzzle on the table to help the team go win a major league game that night. On the minor league side, it's who's displayed the most readiness. That's not a math equation. There's no black and white answer to that. You're kind of using your intuition and the information you have at hand. And then there's also the part of it of who could benefit the most from learning from that environment.
Prieto, that's his first big league hit. He's got a hit in the show.
That's another keeper right there, another mantelpiece, Cesar Prieto.
You could make cases for probably 15 players to get that opportunity, and that's where the context of what's the right fit for the team at that given moment.
That ball is way gone. First big league homer. Nathan Church, a 2-run bomb.
You think about a name like Nathan Church, who we just got to make that phone call with, and then you roll down to the Major League clubhouse and you see him in there kind of feeling his way for the first time, and there's few moments that are as special as that, and watching guys come out on the other side is really fun.
Straight ahead, here's stories from the '85 Redbirds.
What does it make to have a team that works, and that group worked.
It's been 40 years since the 1985 Cardinals dazzled fans with speed, defense, and a lineup full of stars. They racked up 101 wins and left a lasting mark on St. Louis and baseball history.
I think team is a word that comes up because that's a word that we all hear and know and talk about. What does it make to have a team that works, and that group worked. And so there's such a great team aspect to that. I think about how good the starting rotation was of that team, how much we liked each other. The bullpen was good, the offense was exciting. You know, the Vince, the Willie, the Ozzie part of the running Redbirds, that was great. But really every aspect, the defense, extraordinary. So just a full team.
To be part of a team that went to the World Series 3 times in a 6-year span, with that 85 team maybe being the best of those 3 teams, was a huge honor for me. And you know, the 85 team was really a surprise. You know, we were picked over the winter to finish last in our division, and back then the National League East was a juggernaut with the up-and-coming Mets and the Phillies and the Pirates and the Expos were all really, really good.
Oh man, probably one of the best teams I've ever played on. You know, I mean, that year everybody matured, everybody played their best baseball, and it's just a fun team, man. Just fun going out there, you know, knowing that you were gonna be tough to beat, you know, every day. And like I said, it seemed like all the players had their better years.
I would say defensively, we were probably one of the best teams in baseball defensively. We were not gonna beat ourselves defensively. We thrived on not giving the team an opportunity with extra outs. St. Louis, let me just say this for me, Every time I come back, it's like I never left. That's how good the people in St. Louis treat me and welcome me, and it is a pleasure.
Third-round draft pick Blaze Jordan was traded to the Cardinals in July. The slugger is rounding out the season in AAA Memphis, and he's the focus of this week's Farm Report.
So it was the night before the trade deadline, and it was like 11:45 or so at night. I was half asleep, and then I got a call from one of the Red Sox guys, and when I saw who it was, I figured that's what it, because he wouldn't call me for any other reason that late at night. So yeah, so he told me I was going to the Cardinals, so I was super excited, you know, because obviously I knew I'd probably come to Memphis and everything, so I'd be close to home and everything. So I immediately called my parents and everything, and then I got to talk to Haim right after that, so it's pretty cool.
How's it been getting to know a new clubhouse, new set of teammates?
Yeah, you know, that was something new to me, you know, because like I was with the Red Sox for my whole career so far, and they made it super easy on me. When I walked into the clubhouse, they welcomed me with open arms, and I became really good friends with some of these guys already. So it's been super cool.
What are you excited about right now at this point in your development? What excites you about where your skill set is?
Yeah, you know, I feel like I've made some strides forward this year, you know, in my approach hitting, and then also on the defensive side, I've made a lot of strides, you know, on both sides, on third base and first base, you know, and you know, it's one of those things, it's almost like a learning experience. I'm just trying to make those adjustments, so when I do get the call to hopefully go to St. Louis, maybe I'll be able to adjust there quicker, and it'll be good. So I'm getting the balls that I wasn't normally getting to, especially last year, especially at first base. I'm super comfortable at both spots, and then offensively, you know, I felt like I'm doing more damage than I have in the past, and I've drew more walks this year and everything, so that's one of the main goals that I wanted to do, while also keeping my strikeouts down.
What is that next step on your keep improving list, do you feel?
Really just honing in on my approach, you know, really getting pitches that I can drive, and when I do get them, I do drive them. Playing a corner spot, you know, that's kind of like our job, you know, hit the ball in the gaps, the extra base hits, hit the homers, and that's really where I want to take my game to the next level, because I feel like my strength now is my bat the ball, so if I can implement just more power with that, I think it's going to be pretty good for me.
Still on deck, two former Cardinals compete in the Home Run Derby X Regionals.
There's plenty of detail to take in when you walk through the gates of Busch Stadium to experience Cardinals baseball. And we've got you covered to catch all the details about this year's team with the Cardinals Media Guide. Take home a piece of the game day experience with a wide collection of stats, backgrounds, and bios on everyone from budding prospects to franchise all-stars. Don't miss out on the best way to commemorate your visit to baseball heaven in the Gateway City. Pick up yours today at cardinals.com/media guide or stop by the Cardinals team store inside Busch Stadium.
Adam Wainwright and Rick Ankiel teamed up to put on a show during the MLB Home Run Derby X. They showed that they can still make things happen with the bat. It was a special birthday celebration for Wayno.
It's time for this week's trivia question. How many people are in the Cardinals Hall of Fame? Was it 57, 58, 59, or 60? Hear the answer when we return.
No place takes you in depth with the Cardinals like our YouTube channel. Get to know the players. Come along for one-of-a-kind experiences. And hang out with personalities from across Cardinals Nation. Plus, we capture the days and moments that make Cardinals baseball so special. Just search St. Louis Cardinals on YouTube and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. St. Louis Cardinals Baseball.
It's time for the answer to our trivia question, and it's brought to us by Ford. Before the break, we asked how many people are in the Cardinals Hall of Fame. Here's Emily Stevens with the answer.
The Cardinals Hall of Fame continues to honor the greatest to ever wear the birds on the bat, and that's why they're the focus of this week's trivia question. We asked, how many members are in the Cardinals Hall of Fame? The answer is 58.
Since its opening in 2014, the Hall of Fame has honored the legends who built one of baseball's most storied franchises. A collection of players, managers, and contributors whose impact still echoes through the game. The Hall of Fame has grown each year with new members voted in by fans and selected by the Red Ribbon Committee. The newest Hall of Fame class features Edgar Renteria, Al Hrabosky, and former GM Walt Jocketty, each leaving a lasting mark on the organization. It's not just about the numbers and stats, it's about the stories, the memories, and the connection each member has with St. Louis. Together, they form a living history of the franchise, one that continues to grow with every new class inducted. From World Series champions to fan favorites, every Red Jacket tells a story that connects generations of Cardinals fans. The moment a jersey becomes a Red Jacket is a moment Cardinals Nation will never forget. For Cardinals Insider, I'm Emily Stevens.
Still to come on Cardinals Insider? Ready for a good laugh? I know we are.
For decades. You guys are throwing me off now. All right, here we go.
Cardinals Insider is a team effort, and that includes you. We'd love to hear from you. To get in touch with the show, head on over to cardinals.com/insider and click on the Contact Us tab. And while you're there, you can rewatch old episodes and check out our podcast too.
Donnie, is this real or fake? First name Chicken? Last name Wolf.
It's all at cardinals.com/insider.
Every Cardinals season isn't just packed with baseball. It's also filled with plenty of laughs behind the scenes. And on Cardinals Insider, we look to keep things loose. This year's blooper reel is proof. Take a look. It's time for the... Kill it, yeah.
It's going in the blooper reel.
Yeah. No scar card. Scar card. Welcome to Father's
Welcome to Father's Day. I'm Cardinals Insider.
Yeah, here we are. And a little baseball, all making Busch Stadium the best place in town to start your weekend. Oh, God, dog, that wasn't good. Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Don't jinx me. Don't jinx me. As the pigeon comes. Homers and extra bases are great, but sometimes a base hit will do the trick too. Here's more. Will do the trick too. Pitcher packing on Pocky. Oh, Pocky. Pitcher Quinn Matthews was the Cardinals minor league pitcher of the What was that? Oh, that's the pit. That's the pigeon. Yeah. Okay, he's all right. He's just taking a little crap right there. He's okay. We lead off today's episode with who supported the Cardinals. Gosh darn it. I drifted. I went away. Pedro Paez quickly became I want a manhole cover. Cardinals Insider sat down with assistant GM Rob Cerfolio to discuss what goes on to the late season calls in big leagues. We all put our shoes on every day. Do you put yours on both socks on first and then shoes, or do you put your sock and shoe on one foot before moving to the other foot? Put another way, is it sock, shoe, or sock, shoe? Something like that. The season is well over halfway. Joe B still plays. So you got to follow the ball.
Yeah, what if you get beamed?
You might get beamed. That's it for this episode. You can catch us online at 4 p.m. Golly, slow down. for decades. You guys are throwing me off. All right, here we go.
Stop laughing, Joe.
Rob joined our Brett McMillan and Cardinal Magazine's Elizabeth Meineke to talk about his journey to this point.
Yes. Let's go.
Oh my God. Boy. Wow.
Can I get another for safety?
That's it for this episode. You can catch us each weekend at cardinals.com/insider and on YouTube. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you right back here next week.